So today is May 5th, which is Red Dress Day, and it is a day to honor the murdered and missing Indigenous women and Two-Spirit. And the color red is to signify the color that the spirits can see. Red is used so that the souls of those who have been lost can be with us. And the red hand over the mouth represents the silenced voices of the missing and murdered Indigenous women and Two-Spirit. Indigenous women are 12 times more likely to be murdered or missing than all other women in Canada. And between 2009 and 2021, 490 Indigenous women and girls were the victims of homicide, and I would like to add to that we know about. Indigenous women are 2 times more than likely to have a non-Indigenous woman to have experienced sexual abuse by an adult before the age of 15. Under the Truth and Reconciliation Commission of Canada's calls to action, number 41, addresses the issue of disproportionate violence towards Indigenous women and girls and calls for the creation of a public inquiry into the crisis. I live in Alberta, and there are some statistics from this province that are a little bit alarming, more than a little bit alarming. That Alberta has the second highest number of cases of murdered and missing Indigenous women in all of Canada. And there are more murder cases than missing cases. There are more missing women over the age of 30. It is intergenerational, and this impact, and we all know somebody, whether we think we do or not, who we have met or been an associate of, worked with, passed on the street, who has had someone or knows someone in their family who has been murdered or missing. Almost half of the murder cases occurred in rural and reserve, I rather say nation, communities. So the statistics that I cited you were from the Calgary Public Library. That was shared in an email where they had gathered a whole bunch of resources and information on the murdered and missing and Two-Spirit. And so I encourage you to go to your library online or local library in person and check out some information, look for some books to read. The resources are there. Read the calls to action from the Reconciliation Committee, and also participate in them. And follow Native Calgarian. She has a podcast where she shares a lot of information, and you can learn a lot more about this community. And same with Treaty 6 Birder. She is here on TikTok with a lot of lives, and there are so many fantastic creators in the Indigenous community that I follow, and I encourage you to follow as well. Whether you follow them here, or YouTube, or one of the other platforms, just learn. I mean, it's free. Learn about the community, learn about the missing and murdered, learn their names, learn their stories, and let's become good treaty partners and respect our neighbors, and particularly our sisters in the Indigenous community and Two-Spirit.